Hello folks, I am at the famous junction of Ramaya. This road goes to Papar, and on the right here, that junction goes to Monsopiad, Putatan. And just about 2:30, an accident happened in the morning. Only now I found workers clearing the debris and the metal of that is part of the traffic light that was knocked down during the accident. They just turned up. I think it's the road concessionaire lorry, and their workers finally turned up to clear the debris, dangerous debris, blocking the road, leftover of the traffic light post that was knocked down by the car. So how many hours was that? I think somebody, it was in the morning, about 5 hours after the accident, and then the workers turned up. This is good for them. But because the accident knocked one of the lights, so now we are left with blinking. The remainder of the lights are now blinking and not functioning because of the damage due to the crash. Now I'm here to talk about the accident. The car that was recorded by some closed-circuit camera here, traffic closed-circuit camera, and was made viral, clearly shows, this is daytime, it clearly shows two signs that says no right turn and no U-turn at this point. But the driver, either he's not familiar or he, as somebody said, churi-churi, or there's another possibility that he has entered this lane. There's 3 lanes in this road. This one is a holding lane. Except the holding lane also shows arrows clearly that you only go straight. But this is a holding lane. I show you. It's coming from there. 2 lane, and they provide a holding lane here. This is a holding lane. But the holding lane is meant for vehicles to go straight after the light and then make a U-turn further ahead. That's the point of the U-turn. It's just within 10 meters from the junction. Okay, this is what causes people to confuse. Now, the U-turn, which is 10 meters from the traffic light, see there, the correct place to U-turn, has a U-turn sign right at the place of the U-turn itself. Here you are. There's a U-turn sign, and it is placed right at the point of making a U-turn. Usually such a symbol, such a sign are placed in advance, probably at where I am standing, to warn that the place is a U-turn section and the lane is a U-turn section. But unfortunately, the confusing part is if the driver are not observing other signs like this one, then he thought he is in the right, turning right, holding lane. See? Normally, in most road junction, you have 2 lanes here on the left to go straight ahead, and the holding lane is meant to U-turn or to turn right. So he saw the light, the green, and he just made the right turn without even looking that there are traffics coming very fast from the other direction, from the opposing direction. So from the video, there's a bang, that's it. But I like to tell you guys that this design of this junction is very rare, one of a kind in Sabah. It's a very rare junction, so that's why people are not familiar, and complaints after complaints has been aired even through the press regarding this junction. I call this junction a death trap, an accident trap. Let's go closer, guys. Subcon clearing the damage for repair. Quite a difficult job to pull it out. It's not easy. Jalan Putatan, Ramaya. So this is the T-junction, and if you are from Putatan and you want to join this road, the main highway, you either turn left through that lane, or to turn right, you can turn right, waiting for the lights, and then swing around and go this way. But here is where most people at night make a mistake. When you enter the lane there are 3 of them, but you don't see that at night. And immediately, drivers would assume that you have entered the fast lane and zoom very fast. This is the lane, only to discover that at the last minute, that there is a U-turn sign there. A U-turn sign put at the last minute, and they end up climbing over the curb there. Okay? They end up climbing over the curb. And you check that closely, so many scratch marks from vehicle accidentally climbing over that curb. Because this is a non-standard design. This is the first place I've seen in my life that the U-turn sign is placed at the U-turn and not a few meters in advance, or not at the entry of the U-turn lane. And of course, when the U-turn, sometimes they don't see the upcoming traffic and you just enter, and so many crashes including death has occurred. So this is a death zone, this area. So if you want to enter this road to Ramaya from Papar, it's no problem. You just come ahead and signal left and goes into this lane. Okay? And then you go to Monsopia, to Putatan. However, let's go back. If you are coming from Penampang or KK, you have to enter the rightmost holding lane, stop at the traffic light. It's a holding lane, but you have to stop at the traffic light if it's red. Once it's green, you don't turn right, but you continue joining the U-turn lane. Here's the U-turn signboard there. Here's a U-turn sign lane. You continue, and then you see the U-turn sign placed at the last minute. Then make a U-turn. Then you join around here. Only then you can turn right into this road to Putatan. So such a scheme is very rare. It's a non-standard design, and so some new drivers, and inclusive of those with no discipline, get confused and get themselves into a jam or get themselves into an accident. So, in my opinion, people who build this kind of road, it's only for one reason, mate. It's not done by JKL, it's done by design and build contractor, turnkey contractor. This is definitely not done by JKL. This is done by turnkey contractor, and they make simple design like this, non-standard design like this, in order to save their pocket costs. And the rakyat suffer. And who are they going to blame? They're going to blame the opposition leaders, of course lah. Sikit-sikit salah Daryl lah. Sorry YB Daryl, you are the one always who gets the blame in Penampang. Kalau di Malaya dulu, semua salah DAP, but in Penampang, semua salah Daryl. Sorry boss, but that's the fact. Okay folks, I have made my point. Last point. To prevent vehicle accidentally overshooting the U-turn lane and climbing the curb there must be a sign of 2 arrows, which can be seen 10 or 20 meters ahead. There's absolutely no safety sign in that location. Yet the other place here got. So you must put a similar sign as that one. And this is a good sign to warn drivers that there's a road splitting there. You don't climb over the curb. So this here got, how come there no? You want to save on the cost as well? No sign there. You put it on the sign there and I can guarantee you there will be nobody crashing into that barrier.